thing, and I share it after we done. Like I share it when we done.
All right, so this is the B&B show.
Can
I'm
I
part
ring my bell? Can I ring my
You
bell?
can
App?
ring the bell anytime, anytime.
Yeah, we ringing the bell. We on the B&B show right now. You know what I mean? We on the B&B show. B&B, give it to him, B&B. Tell
All
him
right,
what you got now
all
tonight.
right. Time for that
Now,
intro. Here we go.
Two
all right,
DJs,
start
one
over.
podcast, music centered, live and direct. It's the B&B show with Bark the Ripper and DJ Bug.
Once again, we live. This is the B&B show. We got a special guest today. We're gonna let you know. Big shout out to our sponsor, Gifted by Reggie's. You can get your personalized gifts, embroidery for your businesses, all type of silk screens, anything you want. If you can imagine it, Gifted by Reggie's can create it. 609-341-8156. So we have a special guest here today on the B&B show. First of all, I want to pick up my partner, Barker.
What's up, man?
What's up, family? How you doing? Everything's good. Life is good. All right. So we're gonna show you who we got coming with us today. We have Winston Dramatic Mills on the show.
In the building. In
No,
the building.
so
In
what's
the
up?
building.
What's happening?
What's up, y'all, man? What's good? What's up, Barclay? I ain't see you in a minute, really. You know what I mean? Me and Dre, you know, I speak with Dre frequently. You know, I love you both. You brothers are my brothers from a long time. I mean, from the youth. I'm good to it's great to be invited to come bust up the show with y'all. You know what I mean?
Well, we love y'all. There's a lot going on. You know, a lot
Yeah,
going
only thing, can I talk this for a second, right?
on.
The only thing is that I would, what Bart say, what Barclay said. Barclay said, the only thing is that I would like to have been in the studio with these guys. This to the viewers, I would like to have been in the studio, but since the COVID-19 thing, we trying to keep it tight, and because they 6 feet apart. But if I would have came there, I'm wide tail, so I'd have made it more. It'd be like 2 feet. You know what I mean? It'd have been like 2 feet apart. So we would have been not social distancing, and we trying to practice that here in the city. You know what I mean? We trying to practice that here in the city of Trenton. So um this is what I came, you know, me and Dre came up with it. So
Yeah,
we perfected this, and he got me on the three-way phone site, which, you know what I mean? Some shit like that. So,
yeah, that's what we're
you know.
doing. That's what we're doing. So, you know, it's a good thing to have you here with us on the show today because we, when it comes to what we do and what you
Yeah.
do, is we
Yeah.
look at you, brother, because you know you've been doing it. How long you had the Winston Dramatics Middle Show?
Well, I've been on now for maybe 3 years now. I've been on for three
I
years.
thought it was 10. The guest was going.
Yo, he's silly. Yeah, yo. Yeah, I've been rocking for 3 years now. For 3 years, pretty probably a little over 3 years, but I'm gonna just
Mhm.
round it off to like 3 years. You know what I mean? Nice little podcast. Well, not a podcast, but I changed the whole dimension because I'm kind of weird like that. You know what I mean? That's my little thing, but that's why I did the show. Can I explain a little bit of it to you, or
Go ahead. That's why we here, brother.
okay? All right. Well, I came up with the idea. I had a girlfriend that was on. We were on the phone frequent, so I was like, "Yo, I'm going to do something." Because at the time, nobody was doing it. Like nobody was. Well, people were doing it, but not really from the city.
Around here, neither.
Right.
You
Yeah,
was
not
you
really
was one
from
of
the
the
city.
first, if
Not
not the
no, no, I
first.
do it from the city because I have a homeboy that does it. I'm just not going to mention his name on your show because this is about your show. You get what I'm saying? So I had a homeboy that does it, and he said, man, do your thing because you know the people. So I said I was not with it at first. He wanted me to DJ for his show, and I was gonna be a DJ for his show. And then he said, "Joe, do your thing." So I said, "All right." So I was on the phone with my friend, and we would talk every day. And then I tried different places. So I said, "Boom." I said, "Not a regular podcast. I'm gonna make this my show." So I called it. I thought of it, the Winston Dramatic Show. And um, so me and her would be on the phone. So I was like, all right, she would go on lunch. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna try what's the one of the other sites. It was one of the other sites. I tried that site. I didn't
Podcast.
get it. Yeah, it was Periscope.
Who?
It was Periscope,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Periscope. Yeah,
So
Periscope. Yeah, Periscope.
yeah. So I shot at that. Boom. I took a shot. I took a shot at that. Nothing. I ain't getting no play. Maybe like a few views. People try. Then I said Instagram. I was coming to Facebook last because I kind of knew I had the backing kinda in Facebook. So I came to Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me light to no play, light to no play. I would try it for a few days, little test, scientist shit. And
Yeah.
I can't curse here, right? I can't curse or no.
Curse.
Oh, okay, but I ain't wilding. But all right,
You know, we curse. We all grown here. You know, I know
okay,
we don't
okay.
say
But
it.
it's for the it's for the viewers. I don't want to really turn any viewers away. I want people to listen to us as every show come on, check them out. But
No doubt.
so then I went to Facebook, yo,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't seen couple of the people in a while. So yo, they just started giving me play, and my friend she would like kind of hype it up at the same time we doing hype man thing, like almost like a show, but on on Facebook. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it turned out. And then the certain people I would invite would turn into something else, and then it just turned out kind of good for the area. And my
Mm-hmm.
whole thing was from the area that we had nothing going in a certain way because it's a lot of violence here. You get what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah.
like,
No
yo,
doubt.
I mean, people are scared to deal with certain people because of the history that they have with each other, and a lot of us out here are close knit, like really family knit with each other, but it's so much disrespect and turncoat ideas. I'm like, nah, they don't mean it like they don't mean that. It's a lot of explosive. You know what I'm saying? So the area is like that, but that was one thing that trying to knit back together because we're a tight knit community in Trenton. You know what I mean? Tight
Sure.
knit community. So I tried to do the knit again, the ones we grew up off of, because a certain culture came in and kind of destroyed the culture of the city.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, um, and I mean, I didn't feel so that way. I'm tight with mostly everybody, not everybody, but
You had
so
a
I
lot of
try.
people in here.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I try to hem up what I can hem up to be like, yo, we tight. Remember that. Like, don't forget that. Some people can't swallow certain pills. Like, if you hurt a person's child and all that, kind of
Mhm.
understand. So you
Yeah.
can't really, I mean, kind of can't hem that up. But other than that, man, we from the city. We try to hem up the differences and make it tight here so we can
Mm-hmm.
move forward. You get what I'm saying? So that's my perspective, and that's how I came up with the Winston Dramatic Show. Like, let's move forward with some good shit. You get what I'm
Word.
saying?
Word. So let me. So basically, right. As
Uh,
far as the show is concerned, you, uh, everybody know you from the store. What's the name
yeah,
of
that's right.
what's
Either from the store, from
the name of
school,
that
or sports. Yeah, Eminem Deli.
Eminem Deli?
Eminem Deli.
Wait.
Eminem Deli.
Can we please
Eminem
give us
Deli. I used to run in Eminem Deli and give my emergency 12 inches.
You
you
know
got
what I
some
mean?
stories
Yeah,
for that?
Dramatic got it. I need that record.
yeah, yeah.
The
Both of
shit
y'all.
was what, 4 o'clock in the morning, right?
Oh man, you rather be waiting as soon as everything closed down and get the bum. Here come the bum rush. Here come the bum rush. You don't even get the
Yeah,
package noodles. I need a.
There's four, it goes back to 4 records.
to the yo, to the viewers, both of these guys are I'm gonna go into explaining the deli slash record part. But both of these guys heavily supported me and my family and and just purchasing or buying or even giving an outlook on what's needed. You get what I'm saying? This to the viewers. I'm just talking straight to the viewers, not them. They already know. But but these two guys, this is why I'm like really honest because both of them supported whatever I was doing. Like they supported it. And it helped them as well because they'd come by records or whatever. But yo, they supported heavy. They was always
Oh,
there.
man.
You know
Listen,
what I
not
mean?
even that. I recorded my only two, my only
Yeah.
two spoken word albums in the studio in the back.
Yes, he did.
And that the
Yes,
first
he
time
did.
I was in there,
Yes, he
me and
did.
Dramatic went in there, and Dramatic he cooked something up, and
Yes,
I
he
was
did.
back. It was good. You had a lot of people in the back there in that studio. We'll name some people who you had that they might know that was in the back of that studio.
Some of the artists that I had back there, man. I'm trying to think. I had engineers come from down. I had a kid named Dark Kim come down. He's from Wu Tang.
Mm.
Uh, who else? From the city. From the city, I had. I didn't have everybody, but I had a lot of people. I had a lot of locals. I had Big Goo. I may have had Don Black. I may have had. I didn't catch Wise Intelligent. But he was brung around there too because his family is my friend. Is my friend. So he was brung there. Tony D been back there. These are older cats. I have guys named P. Dot, Geese,
Yeah,
Bob Lux,
yeah.
Awesome. I got Awesome. Who else?
There's a lot
Um,
of people, man. That's a lot of people
Black.
that went through the support and came through.
Yeah, they ran through. Black. Born You. Who else? I had a lot of different people. Some people some people did their maybe their mixtape or whatever. Now, I mean, I had a kid named Poppy. I had mad people, but I'm just running a couple of people off the top. You know what I
Well,
mean?
let's talk
You,
about
yourself.
let's no doubt. Let's talk about some of the people who you ran in circles with. Some famous people who you got to know.
Okay.
As far as in the hip hop community.
Okay. Ready Red. Ready Red been in the studio. Ready Red been in the back of the studio. Ramsey had been in the back of the studio. These
Ramsey.
are just two people. Yeah, they was just on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Ramsey showed me pointers on how to use the SP 1200. Him,
That
Ready Red,
wait.
DJ Ox.
Let me tell you, big shout out to Ox. Let's wait, because I wanted Ox to call in the show. I wanted Ox to
Yeah,
call. I wanted him to call, and we could take Ox on the phone when he call in on the
yeah,
show. You know what I mean?
yeah. I could have got him.
I got to big up to Ox because Ox helped me a lot in my. I don't even want to say career, but it's career. He helped us a lot, man. And Ox gave me so many
That's
points.
right.
Oh man, I just got to salute Ox right here and right now. For those who don't know, salute to Ox. I love
That's
you.
right. Yeah. Salute DJ Ox.
Yes, no doubt.
Where he at, man?
So, he at the crib. I guess he would be at the crib now. I was looking, waiting for him to call last night, but he didn't call back. But he
Mm,
called me earlier and then he didn't call back. So I
mm,
probably talk to him sometimes today or whatever. But if you I'd have knew, I would have tried to hit him now before the show and would have
yeah,
got him on.
yeah,
Now he would be cool.
yeah.
You know
Dramatic.
what I mean?
Hey, dramatic. Where's the real at? The real. Where's it at?
Yeah.
And I got it right here. I got it right here. When you come down to do this show,
The
when
real
y'all
ain't
come down to do the show, you, you heard me. When y'all come down to do the show,
Yeah,
we gonna record on the real to real.
that's that analog right there, boy.
Analog, yeah, analog straight sound.
Yeah,
I see you
yeah.
got the
You know
gold
what I
plaque.
mean?
Hey, dramatic. I
Huh?
see you got the gold. I see you got a gold
What's
plaque
up with that plaque back there, man?
back
I
there.
got a couple of them. I got a couple of them, but they're older, like '80s. Like
All right.
What is it? You must.
one of them is
Yeah,
one of them.
would you tell them that we went to school together? Would you tell them that we went to school together?
One of them I have is from Luther Vandross because my brother worked with Luther Vandross. Um, and what's this one right here is Jeffrey Osborne. Is
Yeah,
my brother.
Right?
Wow.
Jeffrey Osborne. Word up. Like it's a lot of them. Like the Fat Boy. You might see the Fat Boys. Who else? Because he worked with them back then.
First album.
So
First album.
when I was a kid, if you go through my bio pictures on my Facebook, you might see me holding up some gold or platinum, whatever
Yeah.
records.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
it's from then. That's from then. We've been had them for years. Like they like, and it also gives me inspiration or whoever comes down inspiration to be like, yo, you'll get 100 million streams. You could do it. You get what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
give them energy to be like, because we don't see that much around here. If nobody shows their like they have trophies, certain trophies. So you know what I mean? Put them in
Yeah.
front of them, people will reach it, man. Especially these younger guys, they'll reach reach them type of plateaus where
Yeah.
they put their heart and just make that dope record. You know what I mean? Sell them records. You feel me? So
Mm.
I got a lot of gifts though. I got a lot of gifts. I got some more gold, some rap dudes gold and platinum records. I just got to put them up. I ain't got the space down here to really put them up like that.
Mm.
You gotta get them up. You gotta get them up.
And yeah, man. I'm trying to also around the way. I know Goldfingers has one that he was gonna give me, or
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Goldfingers.
Gold has one. He got a gold record
Roger.
from a from a Nori record that they made a while ago.
It was it was
And I
the
think he
remix
actually
that he
did
was
shit and they don't get it.
on?
Huh?
Was it
He
the
was on
remix
that
that he was
album.
on the remix?
But he was on
Nah,
that
he was on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on the album.
Yeah.
And I mean,
album.
I'm telling him, give me one.
He's all day. So
Yeah,
uh did you get the award from the city? Did
yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
what was that about? Tell the people, let them know,
All
because they
right.
don't understand your platform that you do with your with the
Yeah,
Winston Dramatic Mill show is the
so yeah,
reach, man.
okay,
And it touched a lot
okay.
of people. So let us know about that.
All right, and like I said before, this in a certain time, nobody was really kind of representing the city, and the city was taking a turn for the worse, right? And
Mm-hmm.
nobody would stand up and talk. Now, and I ain't dissing anyone. I'm just talking
No,
regular, talking
yeah.
straight off. You know what I mean? No one would stand up and be like, yo, this and that. And then they would have, I just created a way for people to come and spit what they had to talk. You know what I mean? Talk their talk. And during this certain time when it was just like, it was just a war going on. You get what I'm saying? So from there, and I happen to do music. I happen to do music. And I'm happen to be with a few people in City Hall. So they the person who it was Ready Red's he had just passed, and they were giving out awards to everybody in the like everybody who had who was musical in different forms, and I happened to be in that lane at that moment. So you know what I mean, they picked me, and I just went, met the mayor, met the mayor's aide,
Mm-hmm.
met all kinds of other great artists that do hip hop. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You know, because Ready Red was on my show. He was on my show before he passed.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It helped me, and that's how I kind of got the award for that. Like, you know what I mean? It kind of broke barriers for this area. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Broke barriers for this area, and they gave me an award. So
Well, listen,
that's how that came
we standing on the shoulders of a giant when it comes to this.
With the gold record deal.
Records and everything, and,
about.
like I said, you did a lot, especially a lot for the city and the community.
And
Word up.
we seen you at the mayor down there in front of the real. How did that
Yeah.
go?
Hey yo,
How did they pull up?
and B, you got to come down here. You got to come down here and play with this reel to real. I got music too for it. I still got music for it. So if
Wow.
anybody look, I'm gonna keep all right, it's like this. If anybody still got they real and it's classic material, we're gonna do like Frank Sinatra and them. We're gonna take it off reel and make it digital and sell it again. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna do like those guys doing the infomercial.
Tape that I had in
That's
1990.
what I got. Hey yo, Barclay, but that's what I got a reel for is because some folks still have just their music on a reel. They don't. Everybody ain't updated like where it's online or their music is mixed on a program. You know what I mean? So I use the reel. You know what I mean? If they gonna sell it, they might sell a reel for like $100,000, $200,000. That's
Right.
an investment depending on who it is. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's an investment. You might get Frank Sinatra piece for $1 million. So
Mm.
you'd be like, yo, $1 million. You know his in New York song. I'm just giving you an example. New York
Mm.
song is a classic song. So you
Yeah.
get that on a reel and you record it and you make it digital. You clean it up digital. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? For the listening, you might sell like 1 million streams of
Yeah. Yeah.
in New York. So
So,
you keep counting up.
And
so
what your mom said your grandmom talked about me.
real, oh
Word
yeah,
up.
over there. so, so,
You know what I
Shay,
mean?
I know you. I feel you be going live still with your beats and stuff like that, playing your beats and stuff. Because you go live doing a lot of stuff. So, what you making your beats on now? Like, you know,
I still make it on. I got the Phantom right here. Cause I still sample. A lot
right?
of dudes don't, you know what I
That's
mean? But I,
good.
I do
That's,
it on here. I
you
got
don't make stuff that was a sample too. I know you did. You got the keyboard right there, so I know you made stuff that
yeah,
was. But
yeah.
sampling, blood, you record collectors. We love records.
I love records too. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna run through the machines. I still use the Roland. I still use the machine, and I still use the SD
Yeah.
1200.
Wow.
I'm trying to look into the new shit, but yeah, I collect records.
Hmm.
I don't have the most records. I have a lot of records, but I don't have the most compared to what I've seen. I've seen dudes with warehouses of records. I've seen dudes with a whole house of just records and shit like that.
Hmm.
You know
Hmm.
what I mean? And have them, but I do have I have a lot of them. You know what I mean? And I run through a lot, listen to a lot. A lot of them I just listen to them. I won't even touch them for the
Hmm.
respect of the record. I won't sample this.
Yeah, not a lot. You can have throw some frisbees and then that's it.
Yeah.
A lot down. So, um, basically,
So,
this form right here. This is the B&B show. We have Winston Dramatic Mills on here right.
yeah.
We need that bell. So tell us as far as like hip hop go, big bro. Uh,
Uh-huh.
where what do you see as far as the state of hip hop where it is now as compared to before? Like,
All right. Oh, I want to also get back to some of the people that I've met, celebrities before. And I'm gonna go into this question, but after this, can you run me back through that because it's a lot of people that I want
go ahead,
to
big them
include.
up.
All right, with this right here, you saying where the state of hip hop is? You saying where the state of hip hop is?
Yeah.
Where do I see it going?
I mean, from where it came from, where we come from to like where it's at
Uh-huh.
now.
All
Do you
right. Well,
go ahead?
go ahead, talk. Go ahead,
Well,
talk.
like okay, basically, I used to be like a kind of little bitter because I'm like, oh, these young kids they can't rhyme and all that this
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and this that, and the third. But I see that my kids, my daughters, they love it. So you have
Yes.
to understand that change is going to come within anything, and but within that change, even though it might go from the 180, it's going to still keep going around to make it 360, where it's going to come back to where it kind of started from. So I
Yeah,
think it's kind
yeah.
of coming back to there. When it's going to come back? Listen, we still got a couple more years. We got a next generation. I think when my daughters become a little grown, then it will be there. Then they gonna start wearing panty stuff again too.
Yeah, they gonna start. They gonna definitely. All right, all right, all right. With that, the images probably, like you said, they might start wearing baggy stuff again. The
Mm-hmm.
images pretty much is gonna change. Is not gonna change so far, right?
Right.
But the
You're gonna be
music,
reminded of it though. You're gonna be reminded of what came before. I think.
yeah, the music.
Like,
Listen,
go ahead.
the music is gonna go. It's gonna go far. It's gonna go different than what we know it as. We're gonna be able to detect it, to detect it by uh by the trail of it. You get what I'm saying? By
Mm-hmm.
the trail of it. So we'll be able to detect where it's going and where it's trying to go. We can detect it, but it's going to change. It's never going back the same. It's
No,
never going to be.
but like I said,
Never.
it's going to be some familiarity because okay, let's do
It
this.
got to.
How about the kids wear the tight jeans and this, that, and the third, and then they dress like rock stars. But then you go to the '80s and you see how Grandmaster Flash them and
Yeah,
Cat and how they dressed. They wore tight leaves and it was
yeah. You did. They did. Fitted clothes. They wear fitted clothes. Yeah,
they didn't have costumes.
yeah, yeah. They was. Yeah, word is bond. Yeah, they was. They was when flashing them. Yeah, they should. I mean. Melly Mel and all them, they was like costumes. They was fly gear for that
Yeah,
era.
yeah.
It was fly gear.
No, I'm not
You know
saying
what
that. I'm saying you'll see some type of familiarity of it, like because once you don't want to be how your parents was, even though I don't
I
know a lot
mean?
of these kids. Some of them do play homage to the rappers from before, but the ones that they give the light to are a lot of the ones who just be like, "Oh, these they're OGs. We don't want to
Yeah,
hear that." Like I heard one of them say, "Don't be giving me one of them throwback beats." You know what I mean? One of them.
yeah, yeah,
But go but check this out. We love Tribe, right? We
yeah,
love Tribe and all of them for as far as the backpacker go and stuff like that. They was dissing R&B music. They was anti R&B, right?
yeah,
They
yeah, yeah,
R&B.
yeah.
It was like we don't want to hear no R&B, so you got to take it into consideration. There's going to be some type of rebellion here. You know what I'm saying?
That's
When
right.
the kids are
That's
concerned.
right.
So
That's right.
Well,
I
depending
don't think it's going back.
so,
I agree.
depending on what it means to that. You kind of like dangerous right now. What kind
Yeah,
of more?
I don't think it's going back though, yo. Like I don't think it's going back.
All
Like
right, go back.
only thing is the images. Like all right, boom. If you notice what I was watching last night, and I've been knew it, but see how like Little Wayne is a crazy looking image to some, but it's real fly to some. But other people caught on to that image. You get what I'm saying? So it's like images. It's images that kind of carry on. The sound is it's always going to be different types of music. It always was. Like it always was. You know what I mean?
You
But
seen
the image carry. You know what I mean?
listen? You seen his latest image?
Who that? Wayne?
Yes. Now that's good.
Nah, I didn't hear it.
They said it was dope.
Oh,
It's dope though, ain't it?
I ain't seen it.
Yeah, he nasty. Like he good. He not sorry. Like he not.
Oh, so far,
He a good artist. He sees like he trained. He a trained dude. You know what I
yeah,
mean? He trained.
yes, he earned his stripes, every last one of them. Every last,
Yeah, he trained.
yeah,
So I think you can't take it. Nobody could really take it from like, yeah, Lil Wayne. Like he's a trained guy. Like he's trained to do that from
yeah,
13.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
We came up underneath.
But you can't forget about. I mean,
What's up?
you can't talk about that without talking about his mental. That the drugs is kind of like getting him.
yeah, yeah. With that, it just start going into something else. But he's still trained. It's just like you train a Marine. Even if you put him and make him a civilian, he's still a Marine. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's still a Marine. Like he's still a Marine. So you can't take that from him.
got it.
You know what I mean? But
Well,
yeah, man.
hit the bell. Can you show the people the bell on our platform? We want to see it, but we don't hear it.
This is the bell to be making mad noise right here.
Beginning the same exact one.
Yo, that's him.
One, right?
That's an upgrade.
That's him.
It's upgrade.
That is him right here. He be making all that noise.
What's his name?
What's his name? His name is Bells. Hey yo, his name is
Big
Bells.
shout out to
But
Gregory
hey yo,
Bell. Big shout out to Gregory Bell. So
when I
that's my party. We're gonna do that party.
listen though, when
No shameless promotion.
hey yo, when I ring him during political shows, yo, the political listeners be like, Take that bell out of it.
Yo, we ready to go kill somebody.
So this
Yeah,
is
you feel me? I'm
so
like, yo, y'all hilarious. I'm like, this is a part of the theme, and I'm gonna ring the bell.
Ding, 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 ding. That's right.
we did talk
You know,
about this to bring attention, right?
Yeah, it's just it's like the clap.
it's
Clap.
my theme.
It's the clap.
You know what I mean? It's my
You
theme.
say,
But just all right with
that's
that.
the clap. We got our clap. He got his bell.
You know
So
what I mean? With that, I wanted to also go into some of the people that I've met, like I've met doing a music, certain part of music. Because different parts of my life, I met different artists. You get what I'm saying? Big, like known artists, especially in hip hop. Like all right, I met Guru. I don't know if you when you used to come in the store, we said I had the picture of
the picture
that I
up
met.
there.
Yeah, rest in peace to Guru. You know
Yes.
what I mean? I met him. I met him through a guy named Big Bill that used to come to Trenton, and he was me and my guy Tim. We had a little group, and what he
Well,
promised
shout out
us,
to
Big
Tim.
Bill promised.
Oh, I ain't mean to
Yeah,
cut you off.
Tim.
Shout out to Tim. I was looking on your page and I see the pictures. I said, look at Tim right there. Well, Tim was man. You know, y'all was bees
Yeah,
around back like car.
yeah, that's my partner, my homie. You feel me? So me and him used to walk around. We used to walk around, and we bumped into him, Big Bill, and Big Bill was already dealing with my man Black and them and all that stuff. He was already dealing with them. So he bumped into us, we bumped into each other, and he was talking. He's like, let me hear something. So yo, I started hitting the beatbox right off the top. You feel me? And my man rocking. So he like, so Bill says, okay. He's like, all right. He said, man, if we do something together, he's just letting it be known. I want either he said he wanted 10 or 15%. I guess because he was already in with like Google. Yeah, he was Gangstar Foundation guy. So boom, so little we went on, didn't see him for a minute. Then I seen him in Guru again in Atlanta.
Okay.
So I'm in Atlanta. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, Bill. Yeah, huh?
Who y'all at? Jack the Rapper?
No, we was at some function, some type of convention.
All right.
Yeah, Jack the Rapper usually, I know that's in Miami and all that other stuff. So boom, we in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
We in Atlanta. I said, damn, that's Bill. So Bill like, what's good? What's good? So we finally meet Guru. Meet Guru. Guru had a couple of girls with him. And I mean, he like, yeah, doing all types of craziness, but then we flick up with him and we just hang out with him for a minute. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of how I got to know Guru. Now to get the preem was through Guru. You get what I'm saying? So I met up. We used to go to Rock and Soul all the time. 7-5.
Mm-hmm.
What's that 7? That's 7, ain't it? Rock and
I
Soul.
thought it was 30.
Yeah, yeah. Barclay should know. I think it is. So we used to get off the train, come
Yeah.
up there, and we met up with Guru again. So my man Lil Red from New York, he used to come to the store. He
Okay.
used to come. He was with a rap group back then, but he used to come from New York, come to the store to try to. Every weekend he would try to come down and pass out flyers that he got something going. So he was like, "Yo, what's up with doing the song with Guru?" And Guru would be like, "Yo, you gotta talk to Preem." And they was like, "Where Preem at?" And from there it went into something else. But that was the last time I seen Guru. He sped off in a BMW in Manhattan, and he
Okay.
sped off. And that was the last time I've seen him. But I was kind of in with them. Then another Scott Lark had got me in with some other people too. Shout out to Scott Lark. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? And this is when I'm reaching outside. I'm not real inside. Is different. Like in town, I could probably get closer to whoever's moving. But out of town, yeah, Scott Lark, I bumped into him in Manhattan, and we just started moving. We was just moving around him, uh, and we just went to some studio in Manhattan, and I met like Diesel Don and people
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Okay.
I mean, my man Nato G, I met. We would go. Nato G is my homeboy. We would go to get mixtapes to sell at my store. and
Okay.
through him, he was in the Bronx, and that's how I met Big Pun. You
Oh,
know
you
what I
met
mean?
Big Pun too?
Yeah, that's how we met up with Big Pun because they had a store. Joe and them had a store 560 on what's that on the either on the some yeah, you know what I mean? It was Third Avenue, I think. So I met them through him, and there's a lot more, but I'm not gonna run through all of them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah, I ain't gonna run through all. It was nice meeting these dudes, even though they wild cats. A lot of them was wild. You know what I
Mm.
mean? They wild dudes, but it was good meeting like some of the favorite rap guys. You get what I'm saying? At
Mm-hmm.
the time. You know what I
That's
mean?
dope. That's dope. That's dope, man.
So what's going on with the keyboard back there, man?
I got beats on it, right? I got beats on it. Um, and I was taking some loops off it, putting it onto my Logic. 'Cause I just got Logic back.
You just
I
got
wasn't recording. Yeah, I wasn't recording. I got Logic X Pro. I wasn't or Pro X. I wasn't recording for maybe like a few years now. So
mm,
I pulled it out because I have a lot of loops on it,
mm,
and I just I sent it to my Logic because my other Mac broke. So
mm.
I streamed everything to my hard drive, put it in here. I had it in there, and then I run it out of here back into Logic to use
Okay.
Logic. I
All right.
mean,
So
so
so tell us what's next for the show? What you got coming up? You got cooking in the pot, as far as
all right,
you want to get on that you haven't had on besides us.
all right. Yeah, I want to put y'all. I want to bring I want to bring as many people as I can, get as much content going as I can. Bring y'all down here definitely, and then maybe I was gonna hit. I was gonna start doing the little clips like. I was gonna start doing little clips of
Mm-hmm.
certain things, but just to highlight good shit. You get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? I'm not really trying to get with who was the toughest and that. Homeboy hit me. It's like, yo, what about this idea? Put every gangster. Somebody else going to G off of that, but that's their thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
you
going
talking
to G off.
about
I'm into it, but I'm not into it. Like I seen it. You get what I'm saying? But that's not my motive. Like my
what was
motive is like let's kick some good shit. When everything looking bad, let's do
yeah,
some good shit. You get what
right.
I'm saying?
What was the name of that magazine that where they highlighted all the hustlers and the
Fed?
criminals? Yeah, Feds magazine.
Feds magazine. Yeah,
Yeah, Feds magazine. They had videos too. Don Diva
Yeah.
too. So
yeah. I'm
so
yeah, Don too. Yeah.
so yeah,
I
yeah,
mean that was good at that time because nobody was doing that. So
right, right.
it was good for the time. It was good for the time. You feel me?
Mhm.
And I'm all about really just the times like time putting something dope out in a certain time and space. That means you own that time and space.
Right,
You
right.
feel and you become a part of history in time and space as time go on.
And that's
You get what I'm saying?
the point, right? See, and then
That's the
I look
key.
at it too. That's like at the end of the day, we journalists, right? You're journalists, right?
Yes, yes, yeah,
So Barclay put me up on that right there. Brought that
yes,
like, so it's like we used to read the source and double XL
yeah,
and all that, and then
yeah,
everything moved over from the paper to the electronic and the internet and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
it's still a good thing when it comes to that, but it'll never be what it was in the vein like that. As far
Nah,
as the print stuff, all that is going the way
nah,
the
no. But no, but nah, you can't say that.
I'm
You
saying as
can't say
far as
that
the print, as far as the
because
print,
look,
not the information, just the print.
The print, because
yeah, the print, definitely,
listen,
definitely. But
because Metro,
it just
Metro don't give you no phone bill.
Metro,
they don't.
They sent the paper and the print and
that's
all
it.
that. That's why the bill's so cheap. So I need everybody to
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they text. So yeah, they text you they text the bill the information, don't they?
Yeah, they take either
text
text or
it. They
email.
text it.
Yeah,
Oh,
email. Yeah. So
yeah,
Nobody don't have
that's what it is. It's just,
everything is changing. Everything
yeah.
is changing. So
So
we gotta just changes.
how's the family and everything in the midst of all this COVID-19, man? How you adjusting to that? That's right here what we had to do today.
Well, we kind of actually staying away from each other. Like everybody's That's why I'm like, yo, we talk and we may come in contact, but we wearing masks, we wearing gloves, because they, you know what I mean, these are people that have things and
Mhm.
want to keep their shit and they want to stay living. You know what I mean? So
Man, how P doing?
he all right, man. He down
He just
he
got
down
married. He got married not too long ago.
yeah, he doing all right. He
Yeah,
doing all right, man.
that's what's up.
Doing
Big shout out to
We
P.
thought with all the equipment in the back, we thought you was gonna show up like Teddy Riley.
Hey, boy, hey, boy. Oh,
I
yo,
wanted to
what you think about that, man? For real, like,
yo,
wasn't he
hey,
super extra, man? He was super
hey,
extra.
yo, R&B cats is, but look, tell Barclay, hear me?
Yeah, he hear
Barclay, hear me? Hey, Barclay, R&B cats is the funniest when battling. You see how they, yo, they both smooth.
Yeah.
Look how they rock. They like, oh, they said they ain't wild with it. They like, oh, you had that one, but watch this. I'm like, I'm like, yo, this was crazy. But it was rocking. They was rocking, and I give them all
Yeah.
credit because they worked hard at it. But yo, that
But what's
that
your
was
take
that
on that? But
was great.
what's your take on that? Who do you think won that? I just think like Teddy Riley had the ghetto the jump off, but when you start talking about Babyface, he was in a superstar status. He
Baby,
was in the souls, like you felt it. Like why is he battling? He's supposed to be battling Clive Davis or something.
Oh,
Like
they,
that.
yeah, you were
Whole
right. Yeah,
label,
yeah,
the
yeah,
whole label.
yeah,
All battle Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis or something, right?
oh man.
That's who Babyface should have
yeah.
won. I don't think he should have done nothing with Teddy Riley. Like I
You're
mean,
right. You're right.
It was good.
No, but I guess Swiss and them was thinking that he had enough hits to come at Babyface. He might have been thinking it, but I don't think that he had enough hits. But I
no.
know he owned sound for a certain period in time. Teddy Riley owned he
Production.
owned sound at a certain time point in time. You know what I mean? He owned that swing was Bobby Brown, Heavy D,
He,
all them.
he,
That swing was
he did a genre.
hard.
He was like,
Yeah.
he did a whole genre. James Brown.
So, but
That's who. You know what? That's who put uh uh James Brown on the pedestal for me. Ox
yeah,
explained to me the
James, yes,
what James Brown really did with the funk and how he made. And then after that, I just was engulfed in James Brown and listened to,
into it.
and then I just was like,
That's right.
yeah, he's the man. He created a whole
But his
genre.
drummer,
The,
he got
yeah,
never used his drummer.
the,
James Brown's drummer.
It was the five, right? Clyde Stubblefield.
the yes, Clive Stubblefield is his drummer. The
Yeah.
importance of him is like, and he owned a certain Bootsy was his guitarist. Like he got superstar dudes
Yeah.
in his camp. You know what I'm saying?
August White came under
Strikes up, huh?
August White from Earth, Wind and Fire ran through James.
Yeah. You see, he
Yeah.
got superstar dudes on his lineup. So, you know what I mean? What you gonna do? You know what I mean? You can't. He owned certain time and space. He owned it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
That's
that's good. James Brown. We salute James Brown all day. We love James Brown. So like
word up.
as far as what you got going on with it is after this coronavirus and everything, you just want to build the brand more and expand
Yeah.
more. Because that's
Yes.
just the
Yes. That's the target to build it and really to like I have I found a female artist, a young female artist that's
Mhm.
that's real musical from the
Mhm.
area, like real musical, and I think that people is just looking over. I'm like, yo, and
Mhm.
I know people may be like, yo, ain't nobody into that, but this entertainment that she have, it's
Mhm.
not no wild shit either. It's real good entertainment. The
Mhm.
entertainment she have is outspoken, and I think she's really. I'm gonna bring her on one day, and I'm gonna send her to you guys one
Mhm.
day. But she's outspoken. She can really be
Okay.
gigantic. She could really be. Her sound is so. It's the best sound that I've heard out here yet. You
All
know what I
right.
mean? Best
All
sound
right.
I've heard out here. You know what I mean? But I'm
So
gonna bring her.
So I want to jump back just 1 second to where we was talking about the battles. Now there's something going on where there might be Lauryn Hill versus Erica Badu. So what you don't think about that type of battle?
That's a good
Lauryn Hill
battle. But
versus
what are
Badu.
they gonna bet? They battling hit for hit.
Well, I mean, it's like okay.
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill, she had one album.
Just
You
with
say
the one album.
just with the one album, so she got to play the whole damn album.
No, but she had 12 number ones on that one album.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. She got to play that whole album.
So
she got to play that whole album.
Erykah Badu, I mean, that's a different one.
So Erykah Badu,
they have to go against Jill Scott.
Yeah, she'd have to. Yeah, she'd have to go against Jill Scott. That's got to go that way. Because Lauryn only got one.
Yeah,
she only got one.
Yeah, her and Jill Scott. I like
who else? Who would you guys want to see? Like who you guys would want to see?
The battle? Oh,
yes.
Like
even in gospel, because I see somebody put up something fraudulent, but I heard Hezekiah Walker versus versus somebody. They be coming up with all.
Wait, what's the name?
The Winans.
The Winans? Oh, Hezekiah versus what's his name?
What's his name with his D? Donnie McClurkin. Donnie McClurkin. They said Hezekiah Walker versus Donnie McClurkin.
Listen, some of our gospel people.
Let's get them up on it.
Yeah, some of our gospel people. Some of our gospel people. Let us know.
Donnie and Marvin Sapp.
Yeah,
that will be
that'll be a type. Give it to him. Give it to him.
Dr. Dre. They say Dr. Dre and Puffy, but Puffy, like Dramatic said, he's in a position where he owns the production. It has to be
somebody who made it.
It have to be Stevie J and Dr.
Yeah.
Stevie J and Dr.
Somebody like that.
Stevie J did everything on Bad Boy. Anything you ever.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Well, he had a hit.
He did.
I mean, he had Chucky. But it had. But Dr. Dre had a couple.
Well, we know Corrupt made some of his stuff.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Dre and Puff would be a good battle because they didn't make everything. You know what I'm saying? Well, Puff didn't make nothing, but Dre is still the same type of title. You know what I'm saying? But he got the ear. Puff got the ear. I ain't taking nothing from him. Like he ill. Like he's doing it. He's super ill with hearing what he can hear. You know what I mean? His friends is shit. People don't know if he's rocking them as his friends. Like heavy hitting guys. Like you know what I mean? Stevie J. Like shit, that's his friend. Heavy D for heaven's sake was his friend and shit. Like they make hit records over.
Well, Alchemist, Alchemist said he wouldn't battle. What's his name? Who did? No. I can't believe he just did the album with I can't remember his name. He did MF Doom. We did MF Doom, Mad Villainy.
He did. Who battled MF Doom, man?
He did Mad Villainy. He did the with MF Doom. What's his name?
You talking about from California? You talking about Mad Lib? Mad Lib?
Well, Alchemist said he can go up against Havoc or Green Lantern.
Well, he probably wouldn't go up against Havoc. He came underneath. They can't. Havoc.
Yeah, he came up under him. He came up kind of under him.
Like his sound is he got his own lane, but he still came up underneath.
I don't think nobody can back.
Who? Alchemist?
Who?
Madlib, that's the only one I see.
Mag can rock with him. Yeah, Mad.
He don't want to go up against Madlib because he said, no, I can't. Madlib. He said he'll destroy him. That's what Alchemist said. So I don't know.
Madlib. He said hold on. He said Madlib would destroy him.
Yes, that's what
he might. He got a lot of. He fucked with a lot of guys. So.
Oh man.
Well, I think that's part of the self-esteem issue because he's got a lot of hits.
Yeah, he got a lot of hits.
Period. So maybe that's just something personal. That's going on with that.
We could do some even some reggae. You could get Buju, some old reggae because they've been doing that on the regular. But Buju versus Beanie Man, they got hit for hit.
Yeah, Buju, Beanie Man.
They got hit for hit.
Now, speaking of music and politics, go ahead. Did you play the mayor a beat when he came down in the basement?
Yeah. You had beats playing when the mayor came?
Yeah. Man, that man, the Mayor Reed Gasora is so heavily into music, man. That dude love music. He named a record that I don't even know because he's older than us. So I said, well, I had to go dig and find the record just because he be like, yo, you have such and such. This dude is heavy into music, like, and you wouldn't believe it because that uh, his positioning is, but he's heavy into music, yo. Like he's heavy into music, heavy into it. I mean, cool to meet too, man. If you get a chance, meet him, talk to him, whatever. Like he's cool. Heavy.
He has the voice of the city down there with him, right? Yeah. Andrew was down there with him, right?
Yeah, Mr. Bobby was here, and he both of them know, but you know what I mean? They know music, so both of them is like old school music, new school music they into. You know what I mean? Yeah,
So,
but yeah, man.
a lot of people know, but what's your nationality, Dramatics?
You mean my background?
What's your
I'm
nationality?
American,
Your
but my
parents.
background is Jamaican. My background,
He's Jamaican, right?
yeah, my background is Jamaican. My parents are Jamaican. You know what I mean? My parents are Jamaican, so that's my heritage.
Yeah.
My culture and shit. One of my cultures.
Well, why you
But
never had a Jamaican record inside the store?
I had them. Ask Trenton. Ask DJ how did I have them. I had Beanie. I had Bounty. I had everybody
Yeah, you know,
from
hey, Dramatic, y'all know y'all was the first ones in Trenton selling the beef patty with cocoa bread and cheese.
yeah. Well, yeah, we was one of them. We was one of them. I could have swore it's either us or
And
Dennis on Brothers. I ain't gonna take no personal credit. Yeah, on Brothers. I'm not gonna rob. But it's also another store that was on Clinton Avenue that also had them in the 80s as well. Like, you know what I mean? So that was the
They had it behind the little glass thing. Like, well, you had it in the glass too.
yeah.
Coming on
We
top.
the first. We the first to make it Americanized and put beef patty and snap some cheese on it. We the first.
Right. I didn't get the beef patty. I used to get the cocoa bread and cheese. Dramatic.
Bread
You
and
remember?
cheese, yeah, cocoa bread and cheese. We throw the cheese on it. You know what I mean? Because that's how we come in between. Like the
Yeah.
background,
Listen,
we come up like
let us know in the comments if you patronize Eminem's Deli. If you grew up in the city, you had to go in there at least once or twice. And I've been in that store, man. I've been in that store so much. I used to be in there. We used to be in there for hours.
right.
For real. Hours. We just talk shop.
You gonna talk?
Yeah, we talk. You walk. You ain't
That's right.
if you wasn't buying nothing, you made a right. And you walk right by that
That's
record.
right. Can I speak on the culture? I can speak on the culture a little bit because I do want to give I want to give a little respect to the culture. You feel me? Like when I grew up here, so I know a lot of people will be like, "Yo, all right, back there," they'd be like, "He act like a Yankee," which I am. Like I'm born here, but my parents' blood is from Yard. You get what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yard people. So, but it's certain cultures that the only thing I'm messed up because I have like both cultures. Like I eat some good curry chicken and I know how to make it. Or I can eat hoagie. I can eat good cheese steak and all that. Like I'm trilateral. Like I'm like that. Or some grits and some shrimp and grits or some, like I could go that way or some porridge. Like you feel me? And I know how to cook it. But I had to give enough respect to them teaching me about like what you see now, what you guys see now. What's that? Sea moss. That's what we use to make. Yeah, we use that to make Irish moss. When you was coming in, we had Irish moss. We use that. It's the old. That's old to us. So you know what I mean. But it's good that they. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Man.
Yeah. You feel me? Yo, it was crazy. Some root. Did you ever drink the root tonic? Like that little root?
I did. I drank the root tonic too, yep.
Yeah, the root tonic. Roots tonic, I know when they were making that in New York, I used to go to the guy. They moved out of the country. They back in Jamaica now, but when we used to go to New York, I seen him growing that stuff up, and I seen it literally become real big here. You get what I'm saying? Like it's real big. Like a lot of people drink it, and it's good for the blood. It's good for your liver, kidney. It's good for your lungs and everything. It washes everything out in the biggest strength in your.
Dr. Zebby, huh? So
He
that's Dr. Zebby, right?
Dr.
Yeah,
Sebi.
yeah. I don't think Jamaican, but he from the island.
So I'm like,
Dr.
what?
Sebi.
He not Jamaican, but he from the islands, and I understand.
No doubt, yeah.
Yeah, he from the islands. I understand his what he's saying. I understand his not his dialogue, but when he spit the medicine, I understand his medicine background and shit. I understand how he kicked that. You know what I mean? Some of it is real deep, but not all of it. But yeah, big up to them, man. Much respect to
No
all them.
doubt, no doubt.
It's,
No doubt.
all
So,
the other folks is not sellouts and not trying to hurt you, and they want the best for you. You feel me?
yeah.
Shout out to them. I mean, shout out to them. Yeah, man.
Well, quick question. Do you sometimes hear that bell in your sleep?
Man, look, I'm down here. Once I put it down, once I put it down, it's done. Like it's done.
That's a wrap.
Next show, then I just wake up like,
Yeah.
it's done. Like I don't, not at all. You know what I mean?
It's on a serious note, there's a lot of the violence has kicked up more in the city, and it's not even summertime yet. It's not even the spring is here, but it hasn't even hit. We still having 50-degree weather, so it's we're supposed to be practicing the social distancing, and the mayor had to clamp down with it wasn't as bad until the shootings happened on Hoffman and stuff like that, and where other places around the city. So what you think about all that? I know it's not nothing positive you want to say, but what you think about what's going on with that as far as the city's concerned?
All right. From a distance from years ago, it slowed down. It's kind of slowed down from where it was at. I mean, but I'm not saying because there's still people hurting, and it's parents that we seen come in the store. It's parents. You get what I'm saying? When you see that look in the parents' eyes when they got taken. It's mad people out here whose children was taken, and you can see the hurt. You know what I mean? So I just think like it's time to put the shit down. Time to put the guns down. You know what I mean? And I ain't trying to do no little clown shit like put the guns down. You know what I mean? But it's time. Like it's time, man. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. But I can't think for a person. It might have to be repercussions on certain things for people to kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? It might have to be certain repercussions, and it's crazy because you don't want to put the repercussions on the younger children of the city, but you might have to, in order to raise a generation, a better generation. It might one generation might have to go down. You know what I mean? So the next one can think. You know what I'm saying? You may have to do that, but I don't want to say that and somebody watch this and take it.
It's a wrong. Yeah, no. Just we're just talking about it, and it's sad that a lot of this stuff is going on with the kids, and then
Just pray for them.
yeah, that's it. Just pray for them. Hope they things get better, but we'll see what it's like because when summertime, a lot of the stuff escalates. It gets worse, and and for us to be a small city, be like 7.6 square miles, 7.7 square miles, a lot that goes on. You know what I mean?
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. And we can do better. We can do better. I'm talking about even as a community, like we can do better till the push of going forward. Because if everybody don't make it, even if you got a few that make it, like give them a chance. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody might not make it, but give somebody a chance to go forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Push them forward. Push a few forward with something that's kind of positive. You know what I mean? So they can feed their children and generational. They can feed their children and they can feed their children. You know what I mean? Not everybody should be for a bad luck stroke. You know what I mean? A bad luck stroke. Like you don't want to live like that. I don't want to live like that.
No doubt.
I'm not like that. So I'm not like that. So I don't want to give that to anybody else. You know what I mean?
All
but
right.
it's a lot of problems that we gotta address out here. It's a lot of them, bro.
All right. So you deal in music and politics. This is the B&B show. We're gonna ask you before we get up out of here. What
Yes.
are you listening to right now in your car? in your house? What you listening to?
In the basement.
In the
Well,
basement.
I got some beats on right now, and I got
Yeah.
instrumentals. I got DJ Premier's
Okay.
instrumentals.
Okay. Okay.
DJ Premier's instrumentals. That's just what I'm choosing at the moment. And if I could turn it
Mm.
up, I would let you hear it. I want to turn it up a little bit bad so you can hear how I'm riding. If I
Yeah.
ride to Union, if I ride to Baltimore,
Mhm.
or I ride to New York City or Boston, I got
Uh,
mainly some beats on. Mainly
oh,
some beats. Like,
beats.
you
What
feel me?
about any MCs? Any MCs? You just stick with the old school or any new stuff? Like anybody new?
I like newer MCs. I like young new MCs. Whatever
Right.
how they come in, that's how I like it. I like difference. I like difference, and I like
Mm.
future. I like difference, and I like future. I don't. The past is always going to be cool to me
Yeah,
because that's part
yeah,
of
no
what it
doubt.
is.
You live through that.
Right.
You
Yeah,
live.
you know what I'm saying. So I like the future. I do like young MCs,
Mhm.
new images. Nothing super crazy because I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. So I like good, solid, strong, entertaining,
Mhm.
futuristic
Yeah,
artists, whether
but
rap, whatever. You know what I mean?
some of these young kids coming up, they real spitters. They real. Some of them coming up, they real spitters, man. Like,
Well, we moved out of the realm of mumble rapping. We moved out of the realm. If you notice or not, you know what I
yeah,
mean? You got to be coming on
yeah,
it. We
yeah.
moved out of the realm of, if you look at it, it ain't kind of here no more. So
Mhm.
out of
Well,
that
mhm.
into another realm. So we just got to get ready to see what this realm is. It change every couple of years. So, you know,
Word. So, anything you want to say to the brother?
Dramatic.
I
When
want to
we
give y'all a shout out B&B show. Plus both y'all is very close to me. Individually, different angles, both y'all is close to me. Both
Yeah,
y'all. All right,
yeah.
thank you for the opportunity. Um, I ain't gonna try to make it no long ass you know what I mean?
I know
Then I
my
gotta
brother
give
say make dramatic
shout
speeches.
you know what I mean? Shouts out to DJ Ox, my man,
Yeah, no doubt. Big shout out to Ox, man.
yeah, you know what I mean, Lyndon Phillips, you know what I mean, Terrence, Tim,
Mm.
Charity, Kareem, Ross, that's them. Rest in peace, Reddy Red.
No
Rest
doubt.
in peace, Big Bill. And I
Mhm.
mean, rest in peace, my pop too. Nito G, shout him out. Trev, what's good? Shout him out. Who else? It's probably a whole lot more, but I mean, Omega was good. I mean, it's a lot of y'all I got on my phone. I'm sorry. I'm trying to run through that. The city of Trenton, let's try to do something good, you know what I mean? Let the mayor be the mayor, you know what I mean? Kathy McBride, shout you out.
Yeah.
Robin, shout you out. Sherelle Blakely, shout you out. You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
Who else?
We appreciate you, dramatic. And
Yeah, I
we're
love
glad
y'all, man.
that we got you to
Love
come
y'all.
on and because I was a little worried when I got the text this morning. I'm like, I gotta let
Yeah, I wasn't gonna Marge Caldwell too. Marge Caldwell,
yeah,
big
big
respect to you too. But yeah, I was gonna come, but I'm just like, yo, let's practice. I want to do it right for the city because I know a
hmm
lot of people watching this or they're gonna watch, and I want to do it right during this space and time. And what
hmm
they doing, if everybody for the viewers, they doing it right. You know what I mean? We doing the separation bit. We
hmm
doing everything right. Come when you do it right, people want to come see you. So let's do everything the best we can. Let's do it right.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You ring
So.
that bell one time. We're gonna get out of here. Please. Ring the bell.
All
Ring
right,
the
much
bell.
love,
Get out of
man.
here. You hear me?
Yeah, what you say?
Say ring the bell one time so before we get
I
out of
was
here.
about to while
Yeah,
we out of here.
we get out of here. Big shout out to Winston Dramatic,
Yeah,
man.
and we out of here.
Big shout out to my partner. Big shout out to everybody who tuned in, no doubt. Big shout out to my partner. Major, big shout out to my partner, Bart the Ripper, Lady Death. It was a good
All
show.
right.
We appreciate everybody who watched Dramatic. We want to thank you for being on the show. Next year we got to get together because we want to come on your show too. ASAP.
Yes, yes.
You know what I mean?
You
As
got.
soon as everything get
Hold
right.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Didn't you get an invite early? You got
But
an invite
I
early.
said that to Barkley.
I
I
ain't
said
mad at
it's
you.
not like
I ain't mad.
it's not like we didn't get an invite. This is the story we got here.
I ain't
We
talking about.
got an
Hold up.
invite.
I ain't talking about on here. I'm talking about you got an invite way early, didn't you?
Oh, to come to your show?
Yes.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah,
Let's go. Let's
you
go.
invited me to
Let's
come,
go,
Dramatic,
bro.
and I
'Cause
said
I
I
don't want
wanted to come with him. But what
to.
happened was my job.
This is what we're gonna
I
do.
know, I know.
This
Nah, nah, Drake. I know y'all. I know. I wanted y'all. I still want y'all to come, but I'm so. I know. Now, but after this, make sure y'all come down.
Oh
All
yeah,
right,
absolutely.
y'all
We
come
were here.
down, and we
So
gonna
big
rock.
out to everybody. Big out to everybody who tuned into the Winston Dramatic Mill show. Dramatic, you still coming on Sundays, right?
Yes, sir. 10
Sundays
p.m.
at
just
7?
after this. Yeah, 10 p.m. Sundays. But right now, during this Corona bit, I'm
Mm-hmm.
chilling. I want
Okay.
y'all to look out for my artist that I have. Look out for I'm gonna introduce her in a few. But
Okay.
look out. All right, that's all I need.
Let us know. All
All
right.
right.
Good looking now. Good looking now.
brother.
Once again,
Yeah,
this
I
is
love
the
y'all.
B&B
Peace.
show. All right.
Yeah,
Peace.
peace. What to do, Drake? I don't know what to do.
You just link off and that's it. We done.
All right, all right.
I want to thank y'all. This is the B&B show right here. My partner. It was a good show. I'm glad we had him on
By
here.
the way, listen,
What's up? What we
he
got?
kept saying Eminem Deli like he worked in there, just to let y'all know that DNA building, he owned that building.
Yeah.
I know y'all getting cheesesteaks and rice and beans and all that out there. Shout out to Dramatic, man. Eminem.
Yeah, Eminem's Deli, So, all right. Next week, we got to let y'all know who we got next week. They might not even be in the building. We'll probably do it the same way next week. We're going to have DJ Juice and we're going to have Selecta Bomb Bomb in the building next week.
Right.
Don't forget, the B&B show next week, we got Selecta Bomb Bomb
And DJ Juice.
and DJ Juice. DJ Juice and Selecta Bomb Bomb right here for y'all. It's going to be another epic show. We want to thank Winston Dramatic Mills of the Winston Dramatic Mills show for showing up for us and doing this thing. Once again, I got to thank my partner, Bart the Ripper, for holding me down, holding us down. I love you to death. All right. Peace, y'all.